financing facility agreements between corporates and banking and other financial lending institutions. You will find that in most corporates we plan to borrow money, and therefore it's important that you have capacity within your corporate to understand what it means to borrow. There are a lot of aspects of borrowing. Those that are in the business of lending, like I said, it's a business, and therefore they have some profit or something to make out of lending other people money. And one of the things is interest. They will charge you interest for borrowing the money, and that will be one of your costs of borrowing. They may also charge you for certain other things. They'll probably ask for security for the loan in the event that you default. So it's very important for us to understand the processes for accessing financing and perhaps ensuring that you get the best deal. I'm going to discuss a few documents that are exchanged and executed between the parties. One of the documents is what is called a term sheet. This usually comes from the lending institution, and it will give you an idea as to what the expectation of the lending institution is in relation to the actual borrowing. So it will provide for a duration, maybe a moratorium. It will provide for the amount, and in some cases it will indicate what that money is supposed to be used for, the rate of interest, what kind of security that is expected, and that will also inform you as to what kind of documentation you need to execute. So for example, if it's property that is being used as security, obviously you may have to sign a mortgage deed to ensure the bank's interest is protected, or that of the financial institution. A term sheet is not a binding document. It's a document that is used for negotiation and facilitates the substantive agreements. So it's important that we appreciate that. We appreciate the fact that we can interrogate and negotiate the term sheet so that we are clear as to what our exposure is and what the expectations of both parties are. One of the other things about facilities is monitoring the performance. That usually can be a pain point, and it involves quite a number of functionaries in the corporate. You will find that as a borrower, you have indicated that you will have cash flow to support the repayments, and therefore the finance managers will be expected to manage the cash flow and always factor in the payment as and when it falls due. And so when you're negotiating, you have to bear those things in mind and what is supposed to happen if you default. And the term sheet, the facility agreement, the mortgage deed, and sometimes you pledge certain things and you have to sign other documents. For example, if it's a charge on shares, there are a lot of things that are signed, but in terms of performance, my caution is for everybody to appreciate their particular roles in ensuring that when that money is obtained, it is paid back and the company has little or no exposure beyond paying back. I look forward to more comments. I look forward to debate, discussion around this topic. And as usual, Thank you for your kind attention, and I'll see you next time.